It's print the lock. Yo, print this here, dude. Yo, I read it to print the other day, man. Switch rich. Yo, print, my man. How you doing, by the way? It was fun running into you. Honestly, I was gonna say dueling, but actually running into print and other warlocks was probably the highlight of my yesterday's queues. Every other class, forget about it. I don't want to see it, dude. But we got print here. We got us a Strad. We got us a Drac, Alphon, and Zao going to be going up first versus Darmash. On his team, we got Ked, Rapid Fire, the Marksman Hunter, TZC, and we got us this broken, absolutely broken. Darmash going for the big blood of the enemy, and Zao getting it with a stun. Does he have the big damage? It's going to be Blur available for Zao. And Darmash, as long as he goes for more heal-heavy strats here, as long as he goes for more defensive strats, maybe even some kites, and Zao gonna be maybe a big leap into some line of sight. Oh, Darmash! Oh no! Darmash having to pop in Rage Regeneration here is not good. Does he get a charge heal? Nope. Zerkers does not get the big charge heal. The bike comes out. I don't know whose bike it was. Looks like both of them are pretty healthy right now. Darmash using a big defensive there though. Maybe it was a little early. It looks like TZC is setting up, maybe he's going to be going up next in the arena. Fear coming out onto Zao. Darmash not looking all that good. This is a demon hunter in a demon form. This is scary time. You don't want to play around with scary time. He's at least going to get himself one charge heal. Darmash not a lot of health available though. Might not look that good on Zao. Does take him down. Unfortunate. Yeah, with Darmash, I feel like if Darmash waited without enraged regen and being a little bit more careful, or at least patient rather, and just got himself in rage regen into charge heal off of Zao, I think that might have been a different story. Like Stormbolt, charge, enraged regen, bloodthirst, that would have been a massive reheal. You know what I mean? And maybe just getting slow into Demon Hunter and kiting him as a warrior might not be a bad idea while in Demon Hunter for him, because they are rough, dude. Demon Hunters are rough while meta, trust me. TZC is going to be up next on Team Red though, playing out his hand as a Destro. That's going to be a Fell Puppy? You went for the Fell Puppy? You're gonna play Fell Puppy. Succubus not better? You play whatever you like. You know what I mean? Maybe he's trying to get that snipe interrupts onto the I-beams, you know what I mean? Maybe that's exactly what he's gonna go for. And Zao is just looking to waste this man's time a little bit. I made a sheep. Wait, it follows you around? Oh, that's kind of cute. I thought it would just stand there. That's from Legion though. Like in the end, Succubus getting swapped out. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything, but TZC is going to swap it out for Succubus. It's going to be Zao trying to see if he closes the gap. Succubus comes out. It's going to trinket the Succubus. Might have put himself in a interesting situation. Might be vulnerable for later. KS bolt flying by TZC. I don't know if Zao has an interrupt. TZC dropping down the Infernal. There's going to be a wall available. Trying to shadow fear down to Zao. Perfect opportunity to land those KS bolts while wall is up. One bolt, second bolt up into a Mortal Coil onto Zao. Does he have any more bolts? Looks like Zao is just going to keep pushing in. Fear getting interrupted. Perfect opportunity for getting him bolts up and running. Got interrupted. Not in the cast, but still good to cast. Trying to land a fear into Zao. Is going to break with Infernal as more bolts are flying. Zao looks like he's just pretty healthy either way, man. It looks really, really healthy. Sorry for the burp. Casbolt still flying. Stun onto TZC. It looks like he should have a big Casbolts there. But it's just Zao maybe be playing all versatility, getting a bunch of those lances onto TZC as a random Infernal drops in for Zao. TZC might just be dead. I think he's gushing actually. It looked like Zao was maybe full on Versa to maybe go for a more tanky build because he took Chaos Bolts. He just ate him for breakfast back to back to back. Now, can a Marksman Hunter stop this man? Can a Marksman Hunter prevent the Demon Hunter? Who's going to be the better hunter? Hunter versus Hunter. Pretty sure it's an anime. Never watched it. Hunter x Hunter? Never watched it. Just random clips on YouTube. Usually with like a lo-fi music channel that plays like GIFs in repeat. But it's actually kind of soothing. In a weird way. Binding shot onto Zao is going to get the pet Ed out in the open. Ed and Eddie? Anybody? Good cartoon from back in the day, honestly. Freezing trap into Zao. Does rapid fire go for the big setup? Is going to go for a big old sniperino shot into him. Scatter shot into rapid fire. Just going to think kite Zao a little bit. Zao's going to take a bit of damage. Just going to stun onto the hunter. Trick inside of it immediately. And Zao actually playing Lucid? Is that what's his plan? Get a bunch of leech and lucid and generate a lot of resources? That's going to be safeguard chicken proc onto Zao. He's trying to get himself a little bit extra health as he's attacking the pet Ed. Wow, he actually playing lucid. That's interesting. Maybe that's why he's so survivable. Just got all that leech. Leech on top of leech. Rapid Fire might want to pull his pet back. There it goes. There it goes. As long as Zhao doesn't have anything to hit, then he won't really have anything to gain health from. But he's still, just look at that health he recovered, man. He got so low, Safeguard Trinket proc, and then this way he's at right now, man. He's back in action. Does Rapid Fire have another setup here? Zhao does still have a trinket. Gonna be a nice camo for Rapid Fire. Does he just miss the pet? No, the pet is dead, actually. That's gonna be trinket by Zhao, picking up the health, so just stay healthy. Scatter shot on him with a body shot to fall. Oh, he overshot his body shot. No! Rapid Fire flying for Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire doing his thing, doing what his name suggests. That's going to be a fly up in the air, rain for a ball for Zhao. It does go for a feign death for a second. Rapid Fire still taking a lot of damage here. Safeguard Trinket proc. You could think that thing was on his trinket slot. Got himself a nice defensive trinket. That's going to be Zhao looking to maybe catch up to Rapid Fire. It's going to be a freezing trap. No way out of this one. Does Rapid Fire have any dots? Oh, no. Does he want to get a pet up? Because he could res a pet. That might help him a little bit. Yeah, as marksman, I don't really know how you can back from this one, man. I believe in you. I believe in you. Zhao no longer has a trinket, so maybe someone come back. Stun onto Rapid Fire. Big dress. I believed. I believe. That's a rough one, man. Broken, though, is going to be up next as a Retribution Paladin. Zhao so far just going through these boys. I mean, went through a TZC, went through a Fear Warrior, which he counters, went through Marksman Hunter, which I wouldn't say he counters, but it's a marksman. You know what I mean? I would love for them to. They're going to be, I think, a better Shadowlands, but right now, I won't say they're bad in BFA. They're just not good in duels. Not good in 1v1s. Maybe like a World PvP 1v1, right? When there's more places to move. Maybe. Fly up in the air coming in for Zhao is broken. Got him some shield advantage. It looks like a shield advantage is going to get broken through pretty quickly. Bubble coming out for the Paladin. Maybe a little early here as that's playing his hand. Right now, blur available for Zhao. Does pop a blur here. It's going to be a bit of a blade dance onto Zhao by Zhao. As broken, got himself shield of Bob Blessing Protection is the only thing. Zhao got himself that big leech. He actually is doing just fine. He's gonna get quite a bit of healing. If he gets himself metamorphosis right now, that's gonna be some massive amount of self heals available. All that leech stacked up on top of each other. Got a lot of resources available here, though. Broken might not even have an answer here. Might not even be able to press the big button. Interrupt and does go down. As Zhao just tripping the team apart. What? Why? It's because he's a paladin. They're broken. Says the demon hunter. Ken is going to be up next versus Zhao. What is a teabagging, man? That was a little uncalled for. I feel like that was maybe too much. That's maybe too much. Toxic. Just a little. Just a hair toxic. Ken, as he's trying to approach Zhao, it's just going to be a rain from above immediately. Not even going to let this man do nothing. What the hell are you doing? You leave his body alone. Trying to siphon his soul. You leave him alone. That man already had enough. Zhao has a trinket. He's going to trinket super late as a big dress comes out by Ken. Touch of death could still be deadly for Zhao. Does it take him out? Ooh, does get him low, but Safeguard Trinket does pop up. I don't know if Sacred Trick can even absorb any of that touch of death damage. Going to be a big meteor. Metamorphosis by Zhao. It looks like Ked is just going to bail out of there immediately. He does still land a stun onto Zhao with a bit of a weird feld rush. Look like he moved his leg very, very quickly. Zhao going for a bit of a blade, dressed himself. Stun onto Ked. Does he have enough health right here? I think he might be going down though. Ked going for a bit of a punch. Rising Sun Kick. As he's the last man left in Team Red, he has plenty of boys to get through. He's got us a Strad, we got us a Print, we got us a Drac, and we got us a Alphon. Stun onto Ked with an in-cap as Strad trying to see if he can disengage out of it. Fisted Fury stopping him in place, does get himself Master Skull to keep him moving. Disarm coming out onto Strad, does have quite a bit of damage. It's going to be a dress onto Ked though. Leg sweep onto the Hunter, chooses to shrink it either way. Is going to go for a bit of a self-heal with double Crucible by the looks of it. At least at one Crucible, but it looked like he got quite a bit of health. Maybe Warlock Healthstone too. Might have been a Warlock Healthstone as we're going to be hitting that 9 minutes in, boys. 25% dampener with Strat looking to back the hell up. He does have himself banding bandages. I'm pretty sure I called it banding bandages at some point or another, didn't I? I know I used to call it back in Legion. Just my brain would get twisted up. You know what I mean? This is going to be Stratix though, getting quite a bit of range onto Ked. But Ked going for the line of sight, man. The pillars on this arena are massive. So line of sight is going to be quite easy. Disengage comes out right as the slow tries to come out for Ked. And Strad might actually be able to use the strat of kiting Ked for quite a bit. No disengage available, does stun him on the Fist of Fear, which is perfect. This is going to be able to disengage away from Ked for a bit. Karma coming out. That's where Strad could go for maybe a turtle shell. He does have cooldowns rolling though. Freezing trap with the Ked at least stops at least some of the damage, some of the dot damage that Strad was able to do to Ked. Prevents some of the healing from the monk as well. As we hit on that 10-minute dampener, boys. 31% dampening. For Ked, it's gonna be up to Ked to really cycle through cooldowns. Strad no longer has a trinket. Touch death coming out. As long as he can land a leg sweep before Strad can go into turtle shell, he might be able to have him here in cap. Trying to make sure that touch death does a lot of damage. Touch death does go off. Safeguard does protect Strad though in a turtle shell with the manic bandage to follow. As Ked trying to recover in health, but you can see the dampening. Just making it that much harder for him. I think Strad, if he has a dress available, he actually could get Ked down. No more wall, no more karma. He's going to go for a camo, playing it very, very carefully. I really feel like maybe he doesn't have a stun or something. Like as a rogue, this where I'd be like, yo, am we going to stun? Am we going to set up? Maybe do something? But to each his their own. Ked does have diffuse magic, so you might be able to diffuse some of the poison damage. Fire damage from the nades. The magic damage general. Disarm onto Strat. Ked is still going to take quite a bit of damage from a distance. Trying to see if he can roll behind the corner. Does get the pet attacking him, but the Vivifies are still flowing. That's going to be trapped on the left side as Strad trying to kite him in. Looks like Ked ain't going to take the bait at all. Trick it back up for Strad as well. Does have acceleration rolling as well. Or available, if anything. Might want to use acceleration as early as possible. Because dampening being 38% is going to make things that much harder. So I think there's still a trap on the left side available for Ked. Charge trap is going to be steel trap, not letting him play at all. Ked does have karma back up, if anything. Next time Strad has big cooldowns, Ked might be able to get a karma for it. And Ked, I feel like how long this duel has taken, he might not really be able to do much against this hunter. Well, he might be able to take down the hunter, but I think the guy following him might make it impossible. Because this is a lot of cooldowns getting committed into one guy. Strad goes for a bit of an exhilaration. Does he have the Warlock House Stones anymore? Karma up, stun into Ked, trick inside of it, freeze trap to follow. I think Strad might be just down either way. Trying to get himself a manic bandages into a flame to heal himself. Barely survived the karma. But it's still not out of the woods. Catching camo. Oh, dressed by Ked. Oh no. Oh, there we go. That dress was split between the hunter and the pet. Otherwise, the dress would have been a 100% kill. But since it hit both, it splits the damage. And Drac is going to give us some... Oh. Drac picking up a bow. But would you look at that? Drac picking up a bow. And not on any other bow. I think it's a classic WoW bow, I think. What bow is that? I feel like there's somebody who played classics like, actually, it's the third piece of loot available from Major Dobo. You know what I mean? Somebody knows this, dude. Somebody grew up on this shit, like lived and breathed it. I just wouldn't know, dude. I'm a noob at this thing. I'm a noob at this game. Drac, though, setting up some traps with the camo. If he can get himself a big wombo combo into Ked, he might have summoned Ked. Knows that something's wrong. He saw that Hunter's Mark. Freeze a trap. Sniper shot. Double tap available. Does he go for the aim shot? Oh, I think he wants to go for the aim shots. I think he wanted to. He didn't go for rapid fire. Rapid fire would have let him at least get the damage in, man. 100%. Rapid fire coming out onto double tap. Touch death coming out onto Drac. He might actually have to turtle this before the damage happens. Scatter shot onto Ked. Actually, there's going to be the art with Fizzy Trap. Might be a feign death. Was he able to reduce the damage he take? Big dress on a Drac. Might be a turtle. Does get knocked back for a second. Try to get a disarm with a Drac. Try to take that bow. Like, yo, what bow was that? You don't want to see it. Let me check out that bow. That's going to be one of the images getting hit. What? Is that one of the images that punched you? Is that what happened? Oh, no. Okay, well, if we thought we were not serious prior, then we got Print. The man of the hour versus Ked. Print Warlock, dude. He's printing them Chaos Balls, dude. Printing Chaos Balls, machine go brrrr. Alright. That's a beautiful mount you got there, friend. As for, how is Ked gonna do here, man? He got walled down. Does Ked play well? I mean, he's gonna have to play like really super carefully against Print with high dampening. There's gonna be not a lot of healing really available. So I don't really know what much he could really do to that point, yeah? But Print, I mean, he's got himself a succubus set up. He's got a waiting Ked to walk up to him. Ked is gonna try to position next to another pillar. I mean, if Print could be as far from that pillar as he can, he really could get some big damage rolling. Okay, looking to maybe get to the other side of the pillar. Gonna be slowed down by Print with a Tiger's Lust available. Cat sees the succubus. Gonna be an Infernal coming down immediately. Cat's bolts are flying. Karma immediately for Print. I think Print is just gonna bust through that Karma. Just gonna incinerate, immolate, and do everything he can. Cat doesn't have touch of death available here. Leg sweep coming out to Print. Does trick it out of it. Mortal Coil into Ked. Gonna sink out one Cat's bolt. Stun shot if you're around the corner. Oh, Ked does back up. Does get himself a small heal. Last second. Print took a bit of damage. Just getting beat up by the images. That's going to be an Infernal on Cad right now for a bit. Should be able to do quite a bit of dams. That Infernal is beating him up, dude. It's beating his ass. 61% dampening. Not really going to give him a lot of self-healing available. And Print trying to max the range away from Cad is going to hit him with a Succubus CC. Perfect opportunity for Print to get some big damage in. Cad can't really respond. Does maybe have a trinket of worse. Gateway coming up. Does get a route to Cad. Cad should be aware there's a gateway available. Might want to have mobility ready for it. Does he have anything for this? Fear into Casbo's flying. 1, 2, 3. Cad across him to follow. Only 2 Casbo flying. Only 2. That's going to be diffuse magic available for Cad. Does at least stop the damage for a second. And Print is gonna have to back up, resummon a whole new Succubus. Ready to go. 65% dampening here, boys. Cat trying to recover as much as he can. Does Print push up or does he stay? That is a question. Does Print push up or does he stay? It looks like he's just gonna stay out away from the man for now. Because you could push up, but I think Cat would just have line of sight. You gotta kind of play the monk in the open. Gonna be some images. Big dragon kick that does apply onto Warlock from Print. Is going to get himself Warlock Hellstone rolling here. Not a lot of healing available. Mortal Coil to follow. Touch Death does tag Print. Karma available for Ked. Does he get the Karma off? In cap onto Print from a distance. Trying to steal land more Fist of Fears. Going to be a leg sweep into Fist of Fear flying at Print. Big dress to follow. Does get split between him and the pet. There's going to be Karma available. Wall out for Print right now. Does go for Reflect. Does he actually get to reflect the Karma back at Ked? I don't think he does. Trying to land a Fear. Get his complete DR. Shot of Fury is going to land. Print barely any health available. Does get a distance. I'm giving you a weapon there, bud. It's going to be Casbolt trying not to get interrupted. Cat overshoots his roll or dragon kick. Warlock, I think, might be done for. And there it goes. With a stun by Alphon, as Cat has nothing left. This is the perfect opportunity to take down the monk right now. If you have a chance, Cat barely any health available. Oh, man. He played that one to the very end, boys. Cat and Bozao. Well, damn. Well, there it is. That was a long duel for sure, though. You guys are right. That was a long duel. I gotta give him credit, man. He played until the very last second, but it didn't do that bad. It didn't do that bad. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one going, yeah?